In a rare and unexpected twist during a heated Fox News panel, co-host Jessica Tarlov managed to bring the entire discussion to a standstill, not by shouting louder than her colleagues or leaning into partisan bickering, but by calmly delivering a reasoned, fact-based perspective that cut straight through the noise and left both viewers and fellow panelists momentarily speechless. As what began as the usual clash of strong personalities, sharp interruptions, and rehearsed talking points suddenly shifted into something far different the moment Tarlov spoke with measured conviction, her words carrying a weight that contrasted sharply with the fiery tone dominating the segment, forcing her co-hosts to pause and reassess rather than simply bulldoze forward. Instead of resorting to emotional appeals or combative jabs, she presented her case with clarity and composure, weaving context, evidence, and nuance into her argument in a way that disarmed her opponents and disrupted the rhythm of a show typically fueled by confrontation. And for a brief moment, the panel's usual back and forth was replaced by an uneasy silence as even the most outspoken voices struggled to mount an immediate rebuttal, some fumbling for counterpoints while others simply listened with visible unease, acknowledging, if only through their hesitations, that Tarlov's point had struck a chord. Viewers at home quickly noticed the unusual shift, with clips of the moment spreading across social media at lightning speed, sparking widespread reactions that ranged from applause to astonishment, as people across the political spectrum admitted that regardless of where they stood ideologically, her ability to inject reason into a polarizing conversation felt refreshing, powerful, and badly needed, with many praising her intelligence, restraint, and refusal to be rattled by the chaos surrounding her, while even some of her usual critics conceded that she had managed to command the spotlight in a way that was both authentic and compelling, reminding audiences that true influence in debate is not always found in volume or aggression, but in clarity, logic, and confidence. As the viral clip continued to circulate, drawing millions of views and triggering commentary from pundits and everyday viewers alike, it became clear that this moment had resonated far beyond the confines of a single TV segment, sparking larger discussions about the state of political discourse in an era when shouting often drowns out substance, with many pointing to Tarlov's composure as an example of what public debate could look like if more voices embraced thoughtful analysis instead of performative outrage. And while her co-hosts eventually regained their footing, returning the conversation to its typical partisan rhythm, the lasting impression of that exchange was undeniable, proving that sometimes the most disruptive force in a room full of noise is not the loudest or most aggressive participant, but the one who remains calm, measured, and unshaken, reminding us all that even in a media landscape driven by conflict, the quiet strength of reason still has the power to shift the entire conversation.